Alrighty, guys, it's time for game number 3. We're up 2-0. One win from getting into the next round here, but we're now up onto the map Marsh. And I'm looking at my god pool going, which god do I want to play here? I look at what he's got. I see Poseidon. I see Kronos. And I go, what gods are good into those out of what I've got? Well, Zeus, Hades, maybe. Maybe Hades is good against Kronos. Hades can beat Poseidon, but it's kind of tricky. Do I really want to pick Hades? I haven't had a lot of success with Greek in this patch at all. Mostly my own problem, but... And then I go, okay, but he's also got Shadong and Fushi. He's probably going to be picking a China here. He's on game points, so he's probably going to be picking a China here. All right, both of these Chinese gods have got the Yatsa. What can we do? I go, all right, well, what's good at dealing with myth units? Uranus. Uranus is the best myth unit killing god in the game because you can just terrorize all of his army and it's really, really strong. So I go, all right, let's go Uranus. And if he picks Shadong or if he picks Fushi, it's all good. We'll have a go at it. And we do indeed play against his his Uranus. So let's jump over here. I'm realizing right now that the score is also flipped, so let's flip that. And let me talk you through my thought process here in this game. My thought process first and foremost is, what unit comp do I need to go to beat these Yatsa? Now, I haven't played this matchup on this patch. I don't even know if I played this matchup on the last patch. So, realistically here, I'm just going in with theory crafting at the very, very best. And my theory crafting here is, I need to build hero, and I need to build myth unit. And I need to build the right unit to beat his units, right? I go, okay, the only viable unit I have to actually get damage and prevent Yatsa raids is Terma. So I'm going to build Terma, Terma heroes. And obviously I can't build Caladria because I don't do anything. So I'm going to build Promethean. So my idea here is I'm going to go Promethean. I'm going to go for Terma. I'm going to try and get some picks on any Javelineers that get made. If he doesn't want to build Javelineer, then we'll start thinking about what we're going to build. There's not really much else you can build apart from Javelineer versus my Terma. Probably could build, Dow Swordsman. Probably could go to the next age. That sort of stuff. Like, there's a lot of different options, but if he goes Javelineer, I'm feeling like, okay, maybe we can make this work. Now, talking about this patch and my inexperience on it, there was two things I was sort of worried about. My first thing is him advancing quick, right? And him putting early game pressure onto me with Pioneers and me not being able to have a good answer to it. Because that's something that the Chinese can do, right? They can walk forward, they can get some early harassment. I got a pretty good back gold mine here, wood line. This isn't bad. But realistically, it's the food that I'm worried about. So I'm partially thinking I should advance quick, but I also want to be getting my oracles out. So I'm just confused, basically, on what my build order is. I think I should have gone an extra villager here. Gone one villager later, and then look to advance with an extra oracle or two. As I pull my villagers now, and I just don't have enough. This is just not enough citizens, really. I mean, it's fine. It's just not optimal, so to speak. And now I'm going to heroize oracles over here. Take a relic. What do we got? This is Scales of Catoplopas. This is making my myth units have extra pierce armor, so they should be a little bit better against Javelineers and against the Pioneers. So again, my thought process here is this is really, really good for me. I'm going to grab that tech. Or that relic. We've also got over here Svadilfari's Sledge, which is going to be good for the mid game. Over here we got Black Lotus, good for the later stages in the game. So the relics are actually pretty good for us that I've found. And yeah, so I'm looking at everything going, all right, what's next? I've got my first Oracle. I got 4 out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I'm getting my counter barracks down. I'm looking at my resources. Can't really afford a whole lot. Probably don't need a second counter barracks here. We'll start heroizing some citizens. And we'll start using Valor on our Terma as well. So that we can kind of deal with any sort of shenanigans that B might be doing. Now, B's going for a later advance. So I'm like, okay. We should be able to build some units. Heroize. Get across the map. Get some maybe early game damage done. I see him go through Chi Yo, and I'm like, ooh, if I move out across the map, and he got 2 Yatsa from Shenong, right? From the Shenong thing, then all of a sudden, I don't have anything. If he's got 1 Yatsa and a Chillin, or 1 Yatsa and a Chonky Boy, Cheongchi, you know, maybe. But I see he's got 2 Yatsas, so I'm like, okay. Well, in that case, we have to play defensive here. So he comes in, he dashes onto my guy. I'm going to heroize. My units decide to bug out a little bit. And I'm looking at this damage going, dude, I do nothing to these. These things aren't dying at all. Like, it's just very, like, they're hardly taking any damage. I'm sure I've only got 2 dudes, but like, this is not ideal at all. But I mean, this is what we're going for. So hopefully it'll work. And we'll get more heroes, basically. Over onto this side, I have a random Promethean bashing away at the Pioneer. I got to pull him back. I definitely don't want to allow him to get a town center here if it's at all possible. As he comes forward, I shoot right at that Javelineer with 3 Terma, and what? I did no damage. Hello? How come? There was 3 shots there. He took 0 damage. I don't know what happened. I don't know why he took 0 damage, but he took 0 damage. And then I lose even more units on the retreat here. So, my bad. I'm sorry for trying to attack the Javelineers. My bad. I don't know why. I got 0 damage. He should have lost 1, and I should have been able to get out of there, but... Okay, let's come over. I've got 4 Terma, 3 hero Terma. Okay, overkill a Javelin ear there, trying to dodge. I just can't. Don't ask me why I can't micro this. And this guy missing right here, a stationary Terma, stationary dude. I think I'm just getting unlucky, to be completely honest. I think he got unlucky there as well. He missed a couple of shots. But after that, that was a really, really bad opening right there. We just lost a ton of dudes, a ton of tempo, and yeah, we're still trying to chase down these Yatsa, but is what it is. These 2 Terma coming over here. We're now finally starting to get our head into the game and starting to micro. Still can't kill this Yatsa over here. Now my hero Terma going to die as well. I don't know what's going on in my head here, but it's like what I'm watching right now is not what I normally do with Terma. Terma are a unit that you want to constantly shoot and scoot with. You never stop moving with the Terma. But for whatever reason here, we're struggling. Trying to get some more damage. I do manage to pick off a couple of dudes. He's yet again targeting my my guys nicely. And he's pushed back. And I just keep pumping dudes. I'm actually in front on military value, or military population. Kind of in front, not in front at all, but in an okay spot. I got my 4 oracles coming out. I'm making Prometheans now. And we're ready to start going. If we take a look at my Prometheans, what do we got? 175 HP, 55% hack, 36% pierce. These guys are pretty strong. He comes over onto this side. He spots my Promethean. He one-hits it. Okay, so I lost the Promethean. Not the best. And at this point, I really need to be getting my upgrade for these guys. I'm going to heroize all my Terma because he's got so many Yatsa. Like, I see them coming this way as well with the Rhino special. So we're going to just swing around here and try and deny him from getting anything of value, right? Like, that's basically all I can do. If he screws up, I might be able to kill, hopefully. Especially because normally people don't watch their units running in this way. But 3DB, he's on top of it. So not able to get any kills there, and the Yahtzee run away. My 5.3 speed Terma can't chase them down. Upsetting. So now we have to pull back. Still getting more hero Terma. And we'll see where to next. Get a Sky Passage up. I'm really, really worried here, to be honest. Like, I know I'm not in a good position. Like, I look at the score. I sort of ignore the score in this matchup because, you know, he's getting a whole bunch of free everything. But I'm also getting favor. Like, I got 5 oracles out. He comes back in onto this side. I do notice it. So we'll pull our units back and come over here and try and stop him. He might actually charge into my main base here, even though I've got a fairly decent sort of defense here. He's charging over to this side. I've got to pull everyone off. He does decide not to charge into my main base, which is, I mean, probably a good idea, but the amount of damage he did just by threatening it was pretty big. So yeah, now I'm basically looking to cut him off on the retreat. So I'm going to run around this way and try and cut him off. So if he comes back out this way, I should be able to get a little bit of damage done, hopefully onto the guys. My army is looking pretty good. I got 5 Promethean, upgraded Prometheans here, and I see his army come. I come through. I still can't pick off a Yahtzee. He almost dies. Almost. I get a Javelineer kill. I use Shockwave here. Idea is if I can kill every single one of these Javelineers, that's really good for me. And I kill all but one, so I mean that's all right. And now, realistically, I just need to retreat back and wait. This is probably the most important thing here. I mean, if I can snipe the Javelineer, it's good, but I don't need to take a big fight right now. I need to wait for the next Shockwave. So 120 seconds, so 2 minutes. Keep pumping out Promethean and all the other good stuff, but he's about to charge in and hit my food over here. I could come over and eat these hippos or something like that. Could be a way to go as we charge in. And I am not going to lie. In the moment, I did not see the Dows at all. Trying to kill off all of his Yahtzee, but they take forever to die. All my Term are going down. All my Prometheans going down as well. And just a absolutely rubbish fight to take. Should not have taken the fight. Also expected my Prometheans to do much, much better than they did. But they all got melted by the Yahtzee. And I didn't kill off... I killed off one with all my hero Terma. I don't know what to say. And now he's got free reign on the raids, and I'm like, okay, I'm out. You know, maybe my strategy was terrible. Maybe it's just bad to go in Prometheans against the Yahtzee. And that's obviously the case in this patch. But I'm a bit salty on this, I'm not going to lie. From like a straight, what the hell am I supposed to do perspective? If I'm thinking, okay, there's a unit here that does hack damage, and I got a unit here that deals hack damage, but has high hack armor, I'm supposed to build this unit against this. Like, I'm supposed to have somewhat of an advantage here, but these guys just got melted. If we took a look at the post game, I'm like slightly behind on military value, but he would have had units like moving across the map into the fight. So it was basically an equal fight. And I had so many heroes, and they just didn't do anything to these guys because he got 390 HP. Did he have the technology? No, he didn't even have the technology. He could have had the technology, probably. Which in for Shenong you can get the what's it called? You get this building, get this thing, and you get an extra 15% HP. So they got up to like 450 HP in the classical age as Shenong. It's kind of crazy, no? Considering they just don't die. I'm complaining, obviously. I can't be playing this game and going, this is fair. So I could have played better. Probably could have mixed in Murmillo heroes. Probably could have not taken any fights and played more of a defensive thing. Could have snuck a Sky Passage, maybe somewhere up. I don't know, over here, maybe over here, maybe. I've stuck one over here, but I mean, even against the Dow Swordsman, I don't really want to make Murmillos. I want to make Caraballistar. It just is a bit of a mess. And I mean, in the end of the day, this matchup, if I don't try and put pressure on, and he just goes heroic age, and then my life starts getting very, very close to being over. So I don't know. This one felt bad. This one felt real bad. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the saltiness, but I can't beat these yachts that have saved my life. It seems they're just better than me. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. We'll get into the next game for later tonight, which, spoiler, is on Arena. So we'll see you there.